What is going on? Happy Sunday. Thanks for getting up with us, Ryan Ripken Show. Hey, Baltimore, it's been a little bit up and down for the sports year, but you know what? Doesn't stop us from showing up. It's not going to stop Ravens fans from going to the bank today. Texans, Ravens at 1 p.m. We're live in studio, Brad and I, and then for the first time this season, if you're not in Baltimore, we're going to give you some boots on the ground live action as Zach Bollinger is, I don't know where he is right now. We're going to get an update from him in a second, but he is down at the lots right outside M&T Bank Stadium here. I hope you guys had a great weekend so far, and hopefully it's going to be a great Sunday. But Brad, good morning, my friend.
Good morning. It's good football morning. We were just talking about this right before the countdown. Some crazy shenanigans going on, not necessarily in the football world, but football related. I just can't wait to talk about this Mark Sanchez story.
That is one of the wildest stories. It went from a very big moment of panic and everything else, and it still is. But then you're sitting there going, "What the hell happened?"
I just and look, I'm not saying that he's not, but the comments from like Dan Orlovsky, some of his other colleagues about oh, I hope he's okay. He's couldn't have happened. He's such a nice guy. Really praying for him. Whatever else. I think the assumption was that maybe he got mugged or something like that. And then it comes out, no, this is actually Mark Sanchez's fault. He brought this upon himself.
There's so many things to this. I'm glad it seems like everyone is going to be okay. But
yes,
talk about
first and foremost, for sure.
When you woke up, it's not what you were expecting on Saturday. But you know what? Before we get into all of that, why don't we get our first check-in to get you ready? If you're not awake yet, maybe hearing some noises around the bank right now. It is almost 10 a.m. in Baltimore. There is one game going on across the waters over there in Europe. Browns, Vikings are kicking off right now. But why don't we kick off our Sunday down at the bank? Zach Bollinger's live with us.
Hey.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. I don't know if it was the early morning wake-up call. I don't know if it was the energy drink I downed on my walk over here. But there is something in the air today that's telling me, I tweeted it out already, Ravens are establishing the run. You can feel it in the air. There's something here that's telling me the run's being established and this is going to be a ball game.
How about that?
I like it.
Just like that. He's alive.
You can just tell. You can tell.
Well, I'm proud of you. Where are you right now, and where are you? What should we be in store for today on Bali Loose in Baltimore this morning?
So currently I'm sitting at lot H3. So if you're out there, if you're making your way over to the lot, come find me. I'm going to be walking around. People are finally starting to get here. I'm not going to lie. For the past 20 minutes, it's been people sort of beginning the festivities. Got some people lining up over here. Obviously, you have the diehards who have been here probably since 8 a.m. But yeah, it's probably doubled in people over the past 15 minutes. I'm not going to lie. I think we are going to get jam-packed here over the next 30 minutes or so.
Hey, you love to hear that.
Oh,
you
yeah.
love to see that, and we're excited to see what you have in store. Maybe it's a drink, maybe it's some food, maybe it's a combination, and maybe it's another one of your bets that's going to hit. Congratulations on Harold Fannin.
Yeah, good way to start the day. Talk about establishing something early. Harold Fannin, touchdown. Get it out of the way at 9:40 a.m. That's what you love to see.
Is that a sign for more good things to come for Zach Bollinger, maybe for Ravens flock? We'll find out. But Bolly, we'll check in with you in a little bit.
I hope so.
Send us a message when you got something.
Gotcha. I got you. I'll go on the hunt.
All right. Be good.
Thanks, Zach.
Be good. Hey, you know what? He said, I texted him. I called him a couple times this morning.
Yeah.
Because, it's the weekend. You have some fun. And we got to remember he is younger than us.
He
still.
is, yeah.
But he was, he said, I got a shower. I'm ready to go, and I have a good feeling. And you know what? I think that's the part that Ravens fans are trying to get behind today, is I want to have that good feeling. Because it hasn't been good feelings here.
No.
For the last couple of weeks, Brad. The feelings and the vibes were coming back after beating the Browns. And then quickly after the Lions game, there was that frustration. And then almost after the Chiefs game, there was a lack of hope in some people's cases here. People going, season could be over. No Lamar Jackson. You're 1-3. The defense is banged up. You've allowed the most points over the first 4 weeks of the season. And yet there's hope, because if you do win today and you do beat a Houston Texans team that's also having some struggles, then you're back at 2-3.
Yeah, it's a must-win day for me, in my opinion. I know that the Rams might have had a tough night on a Thursday night, short week, whatever, against the Seahawks, but the Rams are no joke. With a no Lamar Jackson and with the defense as beat up as it is, I think that it's going to be really hard to be hopeful that the Ravens could beat the current state of the Ravens could beat the Rams next week. So in my opinion, this is must win. Otherwise, if they lose this game and next week, the season is over. There's no way that they're making the playoffs unless some crazy shit happens. So today is definitely, I think, for fans, got to be a little bit on edge with the state of the team right now. I think that there's definitely a path to where they could make the playoffs. I think there's a path to where they end the season 12-5, but they have to play perfect football from here on out in order for that to happen.
Yeah, and for the Ravens, the biggest thing, too, is you got to get healthy enough. But you're hoping that when you get healthy enough that it's not too late.
Yeah.
And that's why right now no one cares how hurt you are. No one cares what obstacles are in front of you. In the NFL, the Texans do not care that the Ravens are going to be down.
No.
Roquan Smith and Lamar Jackson and Marlon Humphrey, Matabike out for the season. Broderick Washington out, who's been out. There's a laundry list of other guys. Ronnie Stanley's banged up. Kyle Hamilton's banged up. They don't care. And the example of where teams don't care and you got to find a way was on Thursday night. San Francisco went to LA and beat the Rams in kind of a home game for them. That's a whole different point. But the 49ers, they said, you know what? Mac Jones, lead us. And Mac Jones led the 49ers to an upset on the road. But the one thing that everyone's going to focus on, because that was the one thing I've watched San Francisco, and I know you were watching the 49ers game because of fantasy.
Yep.
And who are they giving the ball to, Brad?
Christian McCaffrey
and Kendrick Bourne.
And that
Kendrick Bourne legacy game. But Christian McCaffrey got 30 touches in that game. 22 carries, 8 receptions. So where am I going with this if you're a Baltimore Ravens fan?
Feed Henry the ball.
Feed King Henry. Derrick Henry, Brad. How about this stat? Derrick Henry, it's tied for the longest stretch of his career. 3 games now where he has been held, I'll say in quotes, under 50 yards in 3 consecutive games. The longest drought or tied his longest drought in his career. Now, why I put that in quotes of being held? Look, the Browns, they did hold Derrick Henry to under 50.
Yeah.
The Detroit Lions, I think that they did a good job, but did Derrick maybe not get as many carries as he should have in that game? Yes, but the Ravens offense, Detroit Lions, good front 7.
Yeah.
Chiefs game, Derrick was running. He was averaging 6 yards a carry.
Yeah.
He only got 8 touches in the game.
Makes no sense.
So under 50 yards. So in this case right now, in a game you must have at home, you got to lean on your best players, and the best player on this offense going into today, it's going to be Derrick Henry. And if the Ravens are going to win, Brad, it's going to have to be Derrick Henry running the football. Now, I do wonder, are we going to see maybe some other Ravens running backs in the mix? Justice Hill obviously has been there, but there's one that hasn't been active yet this year, Brad.
Yeah, and it's got to be Keaton Mitchell. And I think it makes a lot of sense for him to kind of make his season debut right now, because the Ravens' game plan up to this point has been all about speed, getting off the line and that sort of thing. And now that you have no Lamar Jackson, who kind of is part of that speed equation, makes sense because Keaton Mitchell is so damn fast. So I think that Keaton Mitchell is definitely going to be that pass catching running back that the Ravens are going to need, because there is no Lamar Jackson to just be that playmaker whenever the offensive line breaks down, which has seemingly been a theme leading up to this week. So I think that we're going to see a lot of dump passes to Keaton Mitchell today, But I think also we're going to see a heavy dose of Derrick Henry, and that will be reflected into our best bets for today.
Oh, for sure. And we got that ready for you guys in a little bit. But to confirm the Keaton Mitchell situation here, Jeremy Fowler yesterday put out this tweet. Hey, how you doing? Over and under 3 seconds. It's always under. You always take the under at the Ryan Ripken Show.
Oh.
Computer's going out of control.
Okay.
Hold up. Hold. Heel. Oh gosh. I got 2 different screens on my computer right now.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Nope.
That's not good for the program. Oh, it's back. But where is it? I just had it. Oh, there it is. Found it under 3 seconds. Always. Whammy. Jeremy Fowler. Ravens Keaton Mitchell is expected to be active for the first time this season on Sunday versus Houston. I love per source. I love the term per source because you know what? You can. Hey, you know what? Zach
it makes it legit when you say per source.
Yeah, you know.
Not just pulling it out of my ass, even though it could be pulling it out.
Yeah, it could be for me. It's according to what I know, I was a little bit hungover after my wedding. Per source. Yep, you know what I mean. So we know.
Hey, full disclosure, I'm that source.
Yeah. per source. So hey, can't give them out. Can't give them out there. But the other part here, yes, that Jeremy Fowler tweets out, gives Baltimore Cooper Rush a speed option out of the backfield. They need to find ways to have their playmakers get the ball in space. And actually, Cooper Rush, by the way, yes, very different skill set from
for sure
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Very different to say the least. However, Cooper Rush now, he's 9-5 as a starting quarterback in the NFL. When Dak went down in Dallas, they found ways to win. Now, I understand that at that time, Dallas's defense was very solid. The Ravens have had their issues, but supporting cast, it's a good supporting cast for the Ravens. And the Ravens players themselves have a lot of belief in Mr. Rush and actually our friend, your friend. And I guess everyone would consider him. Not everyone, but we consider him a friend sometimes. Nick Moore, long snapper for the Ravens. We asked him about Cooper Rush.
Yep.
And he was raving about him, not just as a player, a person, but a guy that can help the Ravens get some wins. So let's play that clip for you guys. Talk to people that don't know about Cooper as a guy coming in. It seems like this isn't like it's another backup. This is a backup that's had experience. And quite frankly, I'd argue the supporting cast for the offense, I think, call me crazy, Houston's tough. Houston's a really tough defense. But this might be the best supporting cast he's had with a quarterback with all the weapons that are at his disposal, if that is the case.
Cooper he's probably one of the most winning, obviously we got Flacco and some other guys that are now backups in the league, these older players, but Cooper's got to be one of the most winning backups, like a true backup quarterback. And the guy's a genius. Like, he knows football up and down. I love talking to him. I've gotten to know him really well since he got here. And I just love talking to him about football because he just has such a great understanding of the game. And he understands what we're trying to do and what we're trying to get done and the players and the abilities that they have. And, I have full confidence in him. Obviously, he's a different player than Lamar. He doesn't, nobody plays like Lamar. So Cooper is going to have to do different stuff, but this has got to be, he's got everybody healthy. Zay's back, Mark, Zay Flowers. He's got Bateman. He's got Derek. He's got Justice. He's got D-Hop. He's got Tez. I don't know what's going to happen with Tez, but Tez, he's got everybody in our, we're basically starting everybody except for, number 8. So he's got a full unit. I think he's going to do some really good things. I'm excited for him because I think he's going to be able to showcase the stuff that he did in Dallas when, he kind of filled in towards the end of the season when Dak got hurt and, some of the other guys got hurt and the season was kind of chalked. Like, we're a team. We've only played 4 games. We still got 13 games to go. Like, the season ain't over. People are saying, "Oh, we're 1-3." Like, yeah, we don't want to be 1-3. It's not a great record. We know we're better than that, and we are banged up. We got a lot of injuries, but we still got 13 games left. Like, there's a real possibility that we still win our division, and are the number 1 seed in the AFC. Obviously, we got to win, most of our games that we have left, but that's still on the table. We're not throwing in the towel because we're 1-3 at the end of September. Like, we still got October, November, December, and early January to play football, and then mid and late January too. So we're going to continue to win, and Cooper can win games for us. He's won games in the NFL. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to operate at quarterback. He knows how to, be successful. And I think he's going to do just that. He's, like I said, he's not Lamar Jackson, but the guy's a winner, and he's going to continue to do that. And I think he's going to do that for us. And I'm excited for him to get this opportunity.
So for all those people out there, that philosophy right there is what we call the glass half full. Because even though you're sitting there 1-3, you're saying the Ravens are going to be the 1 seed, let alone they're going to win all these games and make the playoffs.
Right.
Well, again, like reservations and understanding that it's a long road ahead. But I think what I always love, when you're in a locker room and your back's against the wall, do you still have the belief? And I think with all the outside noise and a lot of people frustrated, and believe me, I think we've heard everything. What's the narrative so far? It's been this team doesn't have the identity. They're broken. The coaching staff, everybody, get rid of everybody. Harbaugh, get out of here. Like that, everyone wants to try to break down this team in week 5. And yet inside, there is a belief they can win this game. They can get back on track. And it's not pretty, but they're not throwing in the towel, and they shouldn't. They got 13 games left to go. And Brad, we went through this the other day where, and again, on your overreaction Monday, you had your moment.
Yep.
Where it was, it's done. They're done if they're 2-4 going into the bye.
Yeah.
It's over. But Ravens schedule right here, pulling it up, and this was under 3 seconds. Here's a schedule going after the bye. So the Ravens have the Texans and the Rams back-to-back here at the bank.
They split those games. They're 2-4.
They're 2-4. And then here's the schedule right here. And if you're listening later on, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, they then welcome the Bears to Baltimore at the end of October, then go on the road to play the Dolphins, the Vikings, and the Browns before coming back to playing the Jets and the Bengals on Thanksgiving. And then Pittsburgh, Cincy again, New England, Green Bay, Pittsburgh. If Lamar Jackson is healthy, Brad,
yeah,
the Ravens will be favored in every single game after the bye, minus maybe at Green Bay.
Yep.
And we know being favored don't mean anything in this. It don't mean anything. But the point being is the Ravens are going to have a good opportunity to win out. Yep. They could also lose a lot of games. Like there's so much could happen, but that's why they need to win today.
Yes.
They need to win today. And I think of the two, I hate that the Rams lost to the 49ers. Because they're going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford is going to try to come and throw for 500 yards. And he might. He might. But overall.
But they do have to come onto the East Coast.
They do got to come
to the East Coast. Always rough for any coastal team that's going to go to the other side of the country. You just never know. It's a factor. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And so for the Ravens, can you just find a way to win the next game? And that next game is going to be here in just under 3 hours. So if you are new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Ryan Ripken Show. We're live Mondays and Thursdays, normally, from 4 to 6. And then we have our Sunday show as well, where we're doing this, waking up with us on Sunday morning. In the future, we'll get some more of the juices flowing with some cocktails. Ooh. We haven't had a Deep Eddy crush yet. My mother wants to be the bartender. And you know what? She sometimes can have a heavy pour or a light pour, whatever you want. But she's also going to make her debut. And we're also going to have happy hours on Friday. We were at Liv's Tavern on Friday. And hell, you don't know who you're going to see there. We had Vontae Leach, Super Bowl champion Vontae Leach. Just come on over, pop on the show. Big fan of Deep Eddy Lemon, by the way, Brad.
I saw that.
Like, literally didn't say anything. He's like, hey, what are you sipping on? Deep Eddy Lemon. I love it. Like, why? You know what? Did you know we did work together with them? Nope. He said, can you send me a bottle? Well, we'll work on that. Yeah. We'll have some people talk to your people. But he just came on the show. You don't know what's going to happen over there at Liv's Tavern. But with our partners and sponsors, hence Merit Clubs back there, we might have some more giveaways on the horizon here throughout this football season. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you waking up. And Keith on Facebook, we see you. Good morning. Go Ravens. And I see the rest of the group there as well on YouTube, our YouTube subscribers, channel members. Brooks, I see you. Laura, Kieran, good morning, guys. Appreciate you. And Zach Lowther, friend of the show, friend of the program. Yes, the Zach Lowther that was roommates with Ryan Ripken. Or also he did play for the Baltimore Orioles for a little bit of time as well. If you're checking in, if you're watching football already, there is a game happening over there in London across the pond. Vikings, Browns, 7-7 at the moment. Dylan Gabriel's getting his first start of his career.
Yeah.
And off the turnover, they made it 7-0. And then trick play, Cam Akers threw a touchdown pass. You got
How
that?
about that? No, I did not get that.
Damn. Well, maybe
I got Jordan Mason, who fumbled the ball in the first minute of the game, and he hasn't really touched the ball since.
Oh, man.
I hate it when coaches do this, where the running back fumbles the ball and then they're just in the doghouse for the rest of the game. Like, don't you know that we have fantasy implications on the line?
Yeah, I mean,
what's wrong with you?
Don't you know this is what we're dealing with, right? Fantasy teams are trying to win an NFL game.
Yeah.
You know? I'm just saying.
Correct.
I am just saying. Woof. I gotta say, I'm a little slow this morning. I got my coffee rocking and rolling. I'll tell you what, I'm a sucker for a good piano bar.
Oh, me too.
It gets flowing.
Yep.
You know what? We mentioned this on Friday. I want to ask you this question, and we'll continue on here with some predictions, talk about this game. We had Iron Eagle on this week.
Yep.
We'll get to that here in just a few moments.
Who's calling the game today?
Who is calling the game with J.J. Watt and Evan Washburn, friend
Yeah.
of the show, friend of the program here, Marylander.
Did he ever text you back?
Didn't get one. So, Evan, I'll be texting him again
Jeez.
soon. I'll text him again. It's okay. You know what? He'll come on in. We'll have a good time.
I know.
I just got to figure. He's got to teach me how to get the hair. Maybe it's a lost cost, but his hair always looks
it's always
good.
Perfect every time.
Perfect.
Yep.
You know, it's not. I wouldn't say it's feathered and lethal like in dodgeball, but
it's close.
It's majestic.
Yeah.
It's majestic. But where I was going with this, Brad, initially, I mentioned this on Friday, but songs that are better with a crowd.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're at a ballpark, which
Right.
I gave Zach a hard time, but he went YMCA. I'm like, that is a good
Okay.
example.
Yeah.
But I was even thinking, recently, Dancing on My Own was in my head.
Yep.
Just for obvious reasons that I've heard that. And I love the song. It's way different when you got 50 people singing.
Yeah.
Then there's
I got it. I got mine.
Pink Pony Club.
Oh, you already took it.
Is that it? Is
Yeah.
that yours?
Yep. 100%.
And where that just came out of nowhere.
I know.
Because I'll be honest, when I heard that song on its own, like not with a crowd, I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Get me in a group of people and that's going.
Yes. Everybody's singing it.
Amazing.
You know what other is a good one? Well, really just the group in general. Anything by ABBA.
Oh, ABBA gets the people going too.
Yeah. Yeah.
ABBA gets the people
Dancing
going.
Queen, Midnight.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Yeah.
Mamma Mia.
Yep.
Every-
Yeah. Mamma Mia too. Right. That's what I'm saying. Anything by ABBA gets the people going for sure.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from anything Journey related because I'm just sick of hearing Journey.
And that's the thing. It's like, I like Journey, right?
Yeah, I
Can it
used
be
to.
overplayed?
It's
Yeah.
nothing against them. It's just the people that just can't stop playing it.
Yeah. I will say on another note, there like people get polarized with Journey at venues, weddings, or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, I realize that people get polarized by Shout. Like I have some
Really?
friends that hate Shout.
What?
And I'm like,
No way.
buddy, I requested the 8-minute version
Yeah,
of Shout.
I know.
And we almost got it. We almost got 8
That was
minutes
close,
of Shout.
yeah.
But I'll tell you what, when you have a group like the level's up,
Oh yeah.
you make me wanna shout. Why don't we check in then with our guy? I think Zach Bollinger has something. I don't know. I keep seeing him looking at something on the ground. Zach, he's
Okay.
ready.
Thumbs
Okay.
are up. All right.
Bollinger's boots on the ground at M&T Bank Stadium. Zach,
Awesome. Guys, when you think of tailgating, you think of good eats. And I'm here with Livingston to talk about what we got going on here. Can you tell me what we're cooking with right now?
So what we're on, we're called the pedestal grill. Tip of the propane tank, got a flat poncho on top, grill, loaded with various hardwoods. I got sausages going on, got chicken skewers, got spanakopita. I'm just gonna keep it elegant a little bit. We got duck, pork ribs, got lamb racks. Just going down, buddy.
I mean, we got it all right here. I mean, how often are you doing this?
Well, if work's not in the way, then we're here as often as we can. So it's like maybe like at least 4 games a year, you know.
This is awesome.
Yeah, we gotta make it happen, baby.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. This is eating like kings out here.
Yes, sir.
And the lot.
That's the way to be, man, you know. That's our town, we're making it happen, you know.
Awesome.
Let's make it interesting.
I love it. Appreciate you, my man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely,
And keep doing your thing. This looks absolutely incredible. So, guys,
That's ridiculous.
I understand.
you guys got to get you're down here and see some of this.
Why is it that the service always sucks with the stadium?
Because people are having a good time.
Something happened with Zach.
It's all right. Zach, we're going to take you behind the scenes. Oh, we can't hear you at all.
Zach, all right, we'll be back with Zach.
Zach, we can't hear you. If you can hear us, we can't hear you. But I think that was Livingston. He said his name was.
Yeah.
Shout out, Livingston, man.
That grill was ridiculous.
Amazing.
That was like a Blackstone mixed with just like a regular old gas grill. Like that was ridiculous.
So, like, here's the thing. This is why I love Ravens flock. Love the Ravens fans. Down there, grilling it up. And look, we know things haven't gone as well, but you still go, you support, you do your thing. And I loved hearing that. First off, had the O's hat on there and the Ravens jersey. I see you.
Yeah.
I see you rocking. But doing the part, making the experience. This is what makes Baltimore great. And this is what we also want you guys to look forward to and maybe get you a little hungry, you know? And if you can't tailgate or be around here, I want you to feel what it's like to be in Baltimore, especially in a must-win Sunday afternoon. Ravens, Texans, 1 p.m. Eastern time today at the bank. But also, you can't be cooking like that because I'll be honest, that's sometimes hard to do. You might need all that whole setup. And I got to go find him at the lots because I am starving now. But
he said H3. He's in H3. H3 is where all the parties happen.
I mean, H gets popping. BC gets popping when Ravens walks over there.
Yeah.
I think everyone can attest wherever the lots are and where you're happy, like having your group, like you can have a great time.
Oh,
here
for
at the
sure.
bank.
But H
gets a little wild.
H gets rowdy.
H does get rowdy. But for tailgate options here, hey, look, if you want some tailgate options, but you want maybe some healthier options because, you know, it's that time of year, or simple options. We've teamed up with Merit Clubs, and Stephanie with Merit Clubs has helped me find some healthy options, whether I'm down at the bank or I'm at home. We just put out on Instagram the dill pickle wings, by the way, which were chef's kiss, incredible. Easy to make, a touch of dill. Like, it's not overpowering. Throw them in the air fryer, 20 minutes, bingo, bango. You're feeling great, and they taste great. But also, how about this? If you're looking for a little energy, well, besides you listening to us, we'll bring some energy, or, you know, you take a shot. But if you want to be healthier, how about this? Try these protein balls. This is our tailgate food. Not say it could be your snack for the week. Stephanie showed these to me, and I'll tell you what, you can't just eat one. Check out how diabolically delicious these protein balls are. As the most M&Ms has to. All right, Stephanie, so dessert options, and this is also for a little energy, a little pick-me-up.
So
what we got?
These are protein energy bites, okay? Easily my most popular thing that I make. They are peanut butter, chia seeds, oats, honey, protein powder, and M&Ms. Just throw it all in, roll them up, stick them in the freezer, let them get nice and hard, and then you can eat them right out of the freezer.
Oh, gosh. Sham. There you go. When I say that I will eat the whole plate, I would eat the whole plate. And because look, I'm a breakfast guy, but I also like, I like oats. I like a little bit of that sweet taste. And I'll tell you what, they're healthy. Besides, you're throwing some M&Ms in there. Go nuts. You should. and I picked the one that had the most M&Ms on it for that display. Then I went and ate 2 more. Those are simple makes, and I got to tell you, I was wired. I was feeling great and was packed with protein. But Merit is allowing us to do this the whole football season, and I'm going to continue to give you guys recipes. So if you're interested, shoot me a message, or you can go on meritclubs.com right now. And all you got to do is put your name in, and they will send you to your email just a bunch of the recipes. And it's not just these 6 or 7 that we have right now. There are dozens and dozens of recipes out there. If you're looking for a healthy alternative without sacrificing flavor, check out what Stephanie's got rocking there. And I'll be the food taster. I mean, Brad, you've never had a problem tasting food either.
Hell
you have
no.
to twist your arm here.
Yeah. I didn't get this dad bod for nothing.
Hey, but you know what? I got to tell you, Merit Clubs, they've been good to us. They will be good to you in the process here.
So Zach was saying, can you corroborate this story here? Do you know anything about this trainer in Norfolk that made something similar, I guess?
Oh, yeah. They're so simple to eat, and they are a fan favorite. Like the protein balls, fan favorite. Now, I can't to attest if there's nothing crazy about this story. Unless Zach's talking about.
No, I wasn't saying anything crazy, but.
Well, usually when I think about. Yeah. When I think back to some of the moments.
What?
No, some of the moments you sit there and you're like, there's no crazy story with that one.
No.
That one they're simple to make, and you better make 30 of them.
Yeah.
Because they are gone.
Yeah.
Just like that.
By the way, Zach, speaking of Norfolk, I was just in Norfolk. Rip suggested I go to Jack's, and it did not disappoint. That place had the best burgers I think I've had in a minute.
Dude, that used to be a staple for especially teams that came in off the road trip. They'd stay at the hotel there too, or coming in to play the Tides.
Yeah.
Go Tides, by the way. And it was just a staple even for the players. I think I ate 2 to 3 burgers every time I went in. Personally.
Yeah, so I made the mistake of ordering the double, and then after the fact, Mike Bauman was like, "Oh no, you should have just ordered the single and gotten 2 or 3 of them. That way you could have just sampled them all rather than just getting one burger with a double." But guess there's only one way to fix that is just to go back to Norfolk.
I think we're going to have to go back. I think we're just going to have to go back and have a good time.
Yeah.
And we hope you guys are having a good time. And now I know you're probably going, wait a minute, I want to talk a little bit more about football. Ravens, Texans. I stood up. Energy's rising.
Hey.
It's like I just had a protein ball.
Hey.
I need one. I might need a shot. Maybe not. Maybe I need to pump the brakes. Let me have a little bit of this coffee at the moment. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about someone who's going to be on the call today. Ian Eagle is going to be on the call today with J.J. Watt, Evan Washburn that we mentioned.
One of the best interviews we've had.
Amazing. And actually, this guy not only has an iconic voice, and if you haven't, for some reason, heard his voice, I don't know how you haven't, but if for some reason the name doesn't make sense to you, well, listen to this clip real quickly. And this is how great Ian Eagle is as well. He likes to have fun. Let's play the mustache story real quickly. Ian Eagle had fun with J.J. Watt before their last game, the 75th, I think, anniversary or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say Ian Eagle is a guy that you want to hang out with. He is one of the guys. Let's play that clip for you.
Not a great look. It was a fake mustache. I'll own up to it.
Oh, no. This is 100% real. This thing's lethal. Right there. What are you talking about? Look at that thing.
Yeah. That was literally 3 seconds into our stand-up. JJ could not keep it together because we were staring into each other's eyes as they were counting down. All right, coming to you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I gave him one little extra stare right at the end just to let him know, hey, we're in it together, dude. It was like Thelma and Louise. We were just going over the cliff together.
That is, I don't know.
That's Ron Burgundy-esque.
That is beautiful. And
I'm Ian Eagle.
That is sensational. Sensational right there.
The problem, just to give you behind the scenes, there was some adhesive on it, and I could feel it giving. And I did not want this thing to fall off during the open. So anytime I smiled, it would edge off my lip. and I just tried to keep it straight the entire time. So we got through it. It was fun. JJ, he went full lumber there in Office Space. I don't know if that was the intention, but that's how it came across.
God, he's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm an Eagle, but you know what? They like to have a good time. They like to have fun while they're on air. And that full interview, by the way, we have the live show, so go back and watch that. But we will have that full interview more produced, produced, I should say, put out here this next week. Truly was one of our best interviews that we've had. And I feel like we say that like every time we have a good interview. We just had some great guests.
But he just knows how to tell a good story.
Yeah.
And not all of our guests know how to do that. And we've had some pretty high caliber. I will say we've had probably some ridiculously famous celebrities, but they don't tell great stories, so it doesn't make for a great interview. Ian, great storyteller. And it was just a fun interview to have.
It was. And we got some more stories from that, just like how he got started off in his broadcasting career. And you would think it's a feel-good story, and it kind of is. And then it takes
it just took a turn.
You know what? I guess you can say everything that he hoped for. He said he always wanted to be a broadcaster in the NFL and college basketball, and to have this opportunity, he's over the moon about.
Yeah.
And so you guys will listen to that. We'll put that out later in the time being. But talk about being a great storyteller. He's not just a great storyteller. He is a great broadcaster, and he's got great analysis because he has to study and watch the game constantly. So we did ask him about this Ravens-Texans game, and he gave his thoughts on kind of, a dire need for both these teams to get a victory here. So let's play his little preview of the Ravens-Texans on Sunday.
The killer schedule. But what was the perception, Ryan, prior to the season? First 4 weeks would be all about, this will affect seeding for Baltimore because these will be tiebreakers down the road. Now, 4 weeks in, forget about that. The story is more, hey, can we get this team to January and be a part of this? Because if you do, they're really dangerous and they could beat anybody. But you got to get there first. Concerns, Houston's in an equally desperate situation. They got a win finally last week. Their losses have been very close. They've played a tougher schedule as well. Defensively, they have been outstanding, and maybe there's a bit of a shift to their identity under DeMeco Ryans. CJ Stroud in year 3, it's been harder. It's been tough.
Well, I don't know what went on there.
Are we off? Are we on?
No, we're on. It's not even our internet. It's something with the app. It's with StreamYard.
Oh, cool. Because I can't see anything on my computer.
Oh, okay.
At all, period. But I mean, that's been my troubles today.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ryan's world here. But you know what? We appreciate you guys. But anyway, what I appreciated in the first part, if it got cut off, was when you were looking at the beginning of the season. Yeah, it was about these games are going to mean something for the Ravens to hopefully be hosting a home playoff game.
Yeah.
And it's a run through Baltimore because you are playing the Bills and you are playing the Chiefs. And yes, Lions Super Bowl team, but you felt like that's a game you were still going to win because it was at the bank. And now what turned into, well, not only did you lose those games, but hey, it's a lot of season. Now it's going, man, we got to try to get to January, like Ian said. How do we get to January? Not even win the division, not even hosting a playoff game. How do you get to the dance? And for the Ravens, it is an uphill battle, but it's also an uphill battle for the Houston Texans because they were the team, despite their flaws and what they've had struggles with offensively. They still were viewed as the team in the AFC South to go and win that division because they have won that division. And they got a top 5 defense, by the way. Texans going into this game, they are 5th in yards allowed. And when they've lost games, it hasn't been because their defense hasn't held up the end of the bargain. They went out to play the Rams in week 1, lost 14-9. They won last week, but the offense was still having trouble getting going. Not until later on did they put it on and beat the Titans, who arguably the worst team in the NFL right now. But it's been a struggle. The Jaguars outslugged them in a game.
Yeah.
So the Texans are trying to find an identity, and CJ Stroud, who I think is still talented, Brad, still super talented, knows what he's doing, has the intangibles, in my opinion, to go out and play good football.
Yeah.
But for whatever the reason is, that offense has not looked the same since he was a rookie. They had struggles last year, but still Joe Mixon was there and they did well.
Yep.
Offensive line is still a problem for them. Nico Collins is there, but that's their main weapon. And now Woody Marks has become that de facto, maybe he's elevating his game. But when you look at this offense on paper, they're not scary compared to the Chiefs and the Bills and the Lions.
Right.
And for a Ravens team that struggled to get home to the quarterback, if they can't get home today, Brad, when will they is probably what Ravens fans are asking.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, this is what I was saying at the beginning of the show. This is why it's going to be a must-win game, I think, for the Ravens. If they can't figure out how to get to CJ Stroud and a depleted offense that is the Texans, then I don't know who they're going to do it against. Not to say that there aren't worse teams on the schedule, but this is your time to really define yourself as a defense on the Ravens side, and to get to that quarterback. Not only that, but you have the younger guys that are now. We always talk about next man up. So you got some rookies that are in there that can really prove themselves today. If they can get to the quarterback, it's going to be a big statement for them too.
I mean, look, sometimes you just need that little confidence boost.
Yeah.
And for the Ravens right now, their defense needs a little bit of a boost. They need something to happen. And they've been missing a ton of guys. And if you're new to today or you hadn't seen the injury report, well, maybe don't look at it because you feel like half the team is on it.
Yeah.
But we do know no Roquan.
Yep.
No Marlon Humphrey.
Right.
We are still waiting on the final wording with Kyle Hamilton. Did I miss that yet?
I haven't seen anything on Kyle Hamilton yet.
And we are going to find out here soon.
What about, is the other Kyle? Do we know about that? Van Noy?
With Van Noy, I think I saw an update. He did full practice.
Okay.
This week. I believe, from what I understand, if things go well, they're hoping he will be out there.
That would be
to play. That would be big.
Big.
That would be big if he's out there. But so far, the Ravens, they've had trouble getting home to the quarterback. We'll pull up those stats here in just a moment just to show you of where the Ravens kind of rank. I think you have an idea of where they rank in points per game, but to give you an idea of where their total defense is.
Yeah.
And right now, it's no secret. What they've been known for in the past is being physical at the line of scrimmage. And you have Derrick Henry. Week 1, they did that pretty well. Even against the run against the Bills, did that pretty well. But then the Lions came to town and smacked them. And that was when people started to wondering that physicality in the trenches. Could they be able to get back to that? We'll find out. We'll get right into this and more of these inactives and talk more about the game. But I think we have a wild Bolly. Is he back?
We do, yes.
So we got Zach Bollinger on the ground at M&T Bank Lots. Bolly.
Awesome. Guys, usually they say follow your heart. Recently today, I've been following my nose, and it has taken me to some fantastic food. As you'll see all the way over here, I mean, we've got just more food galore cooking up over here. And I'm with Vanessa. Vanessa, we can come over here in the shade to make it a little bit better. But, Vanessa, can you talk about what you guys are doing and how you're celebrating?
Okay, well, we're from the tailgate. We've been celebrating here for 21 years.
21 years. Wow.
21 years here. And we're called the Sharp and West Tailgate.
Awesome.
Yes. And we do this every home game.
Every home game.
And then we go away. At least 3 away trips a year.
So every home game plus 3 away trips a year. Wow. Cooking up good eats everywhere.
Everywhere we go.
Awesome. This is incredible. Smells incredible. Looks amazing. How are we feeling about today? How are we feeling about
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
I'm hopeful as well.
Yes, I think the new quarterback, the backup quarterback will do a great job.
I like
That's
it.
why I'm here.
Positivity. I love it. Well, Vanessa, keep making good eats. Keep it up. And it's so great to meet you. So awesome. Guys, I cannot overstate how good this food smells around here. The vibes have gotten even better since we last talked. And I mean, I'm feeling a Ravens win. We're feeling a Ravens win, that's for sure.
Great job, Bolly. Phenomenal there. And get him off the screen. Get them off the screen. Just kidding. But in all seriousness, I was serious about getting them off the screen. But Vanessa right there. Again.
There were steaks on that grill. Holy
Amazing.
shit.
But if you guys didn't hear that, what Zach was saying, they're cooking up. They try to go to 3 away games as well. And you could sense when Zach asked her then too about the game, how do you feel? She goes, I feel hopeful.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
You know what? For a lot of
Nothing
things,
but love for Cooper out there.
yeah. And you know what? With a lot of negativity on social media and following, and you know what? It's easier to be pissed off and ticked off of what's going wrong. But sometimes it's good to have what I like to call a little bit of faith, Brad.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. And it seems like Vanessa, Livingston earlier, and Ravens flock. There are a lot of people that believe that Baltimore can find a way to get it done. And if they do find a way,
yeah.
One of my favorite quotes in Dumb and Dumber. So you're telling me there's a chance. There's a chance now. There'll be even a better chance if the Ravens are to walk out of this game at 2-3 before one more game and then head into the bye. So excited about that. Zach Bollinger, Bolly on the ground, boots on the ground. Bolly has been phenomenal here. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for getting up with us on this Sunday in Baltimore. Ravens, Texans live at 1 p.m. as the Birds, they're trying to right the ship here.
Get it done.
Trying to get it done. Right now, Browns and Vikings are trying to get it done overseas in London. That game is still 7-7, just over 2 minutes to go.
There was a holding call that kept Quinton Judkins from a 56-yard touchdown.
Dude, he's a beast.
It was wiped out by a holding call. If you were betting on Judkins today and that got called back, I feel so bad for you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, kid's a beast.
He's a beast. And you know what? I think he's going to have some more opportunities because that offense runs through him. And you know what the offense should run through today? Who should the offense run through today in Baltimore?
I was going to say, what are we talking about? Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry will be a part of some of our best bets here in just a little bit. But Quinton Judkins was drafted to be the guy. And you know what? The Browns, with less weapons, they said, you know what? We're going to keep handing it off to this guy.
Yeah.
And he's doing his thing. I think Judkins looks like he can have a very promising career as a running back. But you know who's had a promising career and then some and more, and it's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer and still got the juice, number 22.
Yep.
And Derrick Henry, if you missed earlier, he is on a stretch right now tied for the longest streak of his career of being held under 50 yards. Whether it was the defense or the game plan, Derrick Henry, we'd be seeing history in his career in this case. You know, one thing we learned this week with Nick Moore, it was to confirm, was the Ravens' record when they have 20 carries for Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And Brad already knows this, but for our viewers out there, you may or may not know this, but typically when Derrick Henry gets the rock a lot, it means the Ravens usually win the ball game.
Yes.
And actually, if he gets over 20 carries, they don't usually win. They always win. That's right. The Ravens are 9-0 when Derrick Henry has 20 or more touches in a game. So if I were to say a good time to get him the ball, I think it would
today
be
would be that day.
It would be really cool.
Yeah.
It would be really neat if Derrick Henry gets the ball and goes and does his thing, because that means Ravens are probably going to win this ball game. But I'm also excited to see Keaton Mitchell. That is the report. Jeremy Fowler put it out. Keaton Mitchell is expected to be active here for the first time this year.
Yep.
Justice Hill, which, again, I love what Justice Hill has done. He's been a very stable and reliable part of this backfield. But Keaton Mitchell's got that home run ability.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that is something for Baltimore in the run game that they have been missing. And hopefully we'll be seeing a play or 2 or 5 or 10 that can go the distance here for Baltimore, because they need something to happen here. But also, on the other side, Isaiah Likely now, it's his second week. He wasn't targeted last week, wasn't really involved in the game plan, but Mark Andrews is still there doing his thing. He's still got Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman and DeAndre Hopkins. Now, I did want to point out for where the Ravens ranked defensively, I need to get that out of the way first.
It's not good.
It's not good. We know points per game, dead last.
Yeah.
33.3.
I saw somebody else put out the stat that I put out. I think it was Monday, that the Ravens have allowed almost as many points through 4 games as the 2000 Ravens did the whole season. Rough.
That's
rough
tough
out
for the
there.
program.
Yeah.
So the Ravens as the team, defense, and this is kind of the tale of two defenses right now. I mentioned earlier the Texans are 5th in the NFL in yards allowed per game, 280. And they allow 178 through the air, 102 on the ground. And for the 102 on the ground, that's going to put them in the top third of the NFL in rushing yards allowed per game. Unfortunately for Baltimore, a team where they're usually in the top 10 when it comes to stopping the run, they're now one of the bottom 6 in the NFL, allowing 141 rush yards per game. And yes, that means since they allow 406 yards total offense, that means that the passing yards got to be pretty high. Second worst in the NFL. Only the Dallas Cowboys are worse against the pass with 297 yards allowed. Ravens are at 265. Also seen on this list, the Bengals are just in front of them at 262. This one might have been the crazier one. The Steelers, they're 4th worst against the pass, allowing 260 yards per game.
That's crazy.
Against the pass. Now, like I said, Houston, it's a good team. It's a good opponent.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
doing their thing. Offensively, though, with Houston, let's dive into that for just a second. If you were to take a guess with just a blind ranking here on their offense, Brad, where do you think Houston is yards per game?
Allowing?
Or
like total yards?
Total yards for their offense now.
Oh, for the offense. 240?
Yeah, it's in the 200s. It's a little bit higher, but 288, but that still puts them in the bottom third.
Yeah.
The only teams that are averaging less yards than them, the Dolphins, the Browns, Cardinals, Steelers. How about this one? They're 4-0. The Philadelphia Eagles
Whoa.
are 3rd worst in yards per game.
That just goes to show you how good their defense is.
And just how they find ways to win. Then the Titans and the Bengals to rope that out.
Actually, it's not surprising from the Eagles because Saquon Barkley hasn't done shit all year so far.
And they've been banged up along the lines, but I think the point is you got to find a way.
Yeah.
Find a way to win, and they found ways to win, and that's what Baltimore has to do. Now, passing yards, Texans 185 on the season per game and 103, and they are averaging. Gosh, this one is probably going to be the one that this is why for the Ravens, and I think it's going to be a low-scoring game today. Brad, take a guess on the points per game for the Houston Texans.
70.
Close. 16.
Oh.
Only 3 teams are worse. Cincinnati Bengals at 15.3 points per game.
That's wild.
The Cleveland Browns at 14 and the Tennessee Titans. And the Titans and the Browns are starting a rookie quarterback this week again.
And rookie running back.
And a rookie running back that they've been rocking. And the Bengals have Jake Browning as the quarterback with no Joe Burrow. The Houston Texans, though, still have C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about with this offense. And if you're a Ravens fan, this is why you have some hope. If you get lit up by the Texans today, all right, there could be a little bit of panic. Could be a little bit of panic here.
Yeah.
But they do struggle. And the over and under is still set. Last time I checked, it was at 40.5 for this game going into it. So Vegas doesn't think this is going to be a high-scoring game, Brad.
No.
And quite
frankly, it won't be. I mean,
it shouldn't be.
The only X factor on the Texans that you have to really watch out for, I'm just looking, is Nico Collins. He's averaging about 7 receptions per game. 2 weeks ago in Jacksonville, he was targeted 11. He caught 8 of 11 targets, so 104 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then last week against a miserable Tennessee Titans team, it was 4 catches on 6 targets for 79 yards. So it's the explosive plays for Nico Collins that's really that the Ravens defense really needs to watch out for. But really anyone else, there isn't those big playmakers on that team right now. And so if they can contain Nico, I think that they win this game. And that's bad for me because I got Nico Collins on my team, but whatever.
And the one thing, though, I mean, Nico is that dude. Nico is a beast.
Playmaker.
And I mean, actually, I want to look at the Texans' whole receiving core. I want people to see the number because it's really Nico Collins
and no one else.
And not that they don't have other players, but it's just been trying to find a way to get Nico Collins the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, here, I'm going to pull these stats real quickly here. And always at the Ryan Ripken Show, you take the under in time for the image to pop up. Under.
Okay.
It's under.
All right.
Did someone say under? I said under. Whammy. Here it is. That's the receiving yard list for the Houston Texans. And if you can see that, or if you can't, Nico Collins leads that group with 260. The next closest is Dalton Schultz, their tight end, who has 126.
Yeah.
Third on their team was their third string running back to start this season, or second string, depending on how you look at it. But Woody Marks, who should get a lot of run. He had a great game last week, but at 96 yards. But the rest of that group, this should be advantage Baltimore.
Look at the yards after the catch for Nico Collins.
Crazy.
That's not enough that you have to guard him. You have to tackle him too, which is pretty crazy.
And that is the big part here as the Ravens are looking to win this game. If they shut down Nico Collins, they should win this game.
Yes.
Now, the secondary's been banged up. No Marlon Humphrey this week, but you know who could be making a return? And he wasn't really healthy going into the season, which we found out after week 1.
Yep.
Because he's been a healthy scratch in the last 3 weeks. Healthy as the quotes, because I don't think he was fully healthy coming back from the knee injury. And Brad, that was Jair Alexander.
Yeah.
And Jair Alexander, reports are out that signs are pointing to him playing, and we're not going to be live when the inactives are out there. But if Jair's on the field, it's another player that is going to have, give the secondary some help. But even without that, Brad, I mean, they still got players. I know that the Ravens are banged up, and if Kyle Hamilton doesn't play, it looks like a rookie, whether it could be Starks was one that possibly could be wearing the green dot, calling the plays.
Which is crazy.
That's just how it is. But the Ravens still have enough in the secondary to get this done.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. I hope you guys are excited about that. And if you are new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button. Ryan Ripken Show, we do this live every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday right here on YouTube, X, and Facebook. And sometimes on Friday, happy hour, we'll be over at Liv's Tavern in Federal Hill. We hope to see you guys there next time. But you know what? I'm going to pick up this football for a second.
Uh-oh.
Because I want you guys to understand who signed this ball. Number 31 in Ravens history. Number 31, Brad.
Yes.
Who do you think of here?
It's Jamal Lewis.
Good answer. But you know why? I think the Ravens, it's a great day to emulate what Jamal Lewis liked to do. He liked to pound the rock.
Yeah.
He was hard to bring down. And I love Jamal Lewis as a Baltimore Raven. I got to say, I think Derrick Henry is even harder to bring down. And I think the Ravens need to go back to that hard-nosed.
He ran for 2,000 yards last season. We need to get back to that for sure.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. We are getting closer to wrapping up our show. How do we want to do some things? We got
to talk about our best bets.
We have the best bets. Did we want to do a quick call-in or no? We got about 10 minutes left. We don't have enough time for call-ins today.
No.
So overreaction on – well, this week we're bringing back the Rip After Dark, by the way.
Yeah.
And Nick wants to get going. Nick Moore of the Ravens wants to get his little version of Nick at Night.
Ooh, there we go.
That's kind of terrifying, to say the least. And I don't know if we're going to have a Wild Bali back on. He's been great so far. We've enjoyed it. And I'm also seeing for some of the fantasy, yes, our Holy Shirts and Pants League for our channel members, the Rips Better Kids now. So if you want to be a part of a more exclusive package, Rips Better Kids, we got a lot more things planned upcoming. And if you want to be a good kid and help the channel, click that join button. Brad, it's right next to subscribe, right?
Yes.
It's that simple.
Absolutely.
And you can do it on your phone now.
You can do it on your iPhone. You could have done it on Android forever, but apparently iPhones was a problem.
iPhone's a problem there.
Oh, hey,
we might have one more from Bali on the ground here.
It looks like a Bali. You there?
Should we bring him on? Okay, thumbs up.
All right, Bali.
Yeah, guys, I'm not going to lie. I have spent the past probably literally since I got off last time walking around this place looking for a singular Texans fan to talk to, and I have not seen a singular Texans jersey, shirt, anything. I don't know if it's because it's 1 and 3 teams playing for 1 and 4. I don't know if it's a travel, but not a single. Like I was at this point, I was ready to talk to anyone, and I don't see a single. I've been walking in circles at this point. So home field advantage, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I texted Rip. It was like looking for Texans fan. Still looking. I've never seen this before. I've seen 4 Commanders jerseys. I saw a Dallas Cowboys shirt.
I don't understand that, by the way. Like,
I don't either. I have no. The Dallas Cowboys especially. Like, what are we doing here?
2 weeks ago, it was or no, maybe it was the Browns game. Yeah, it was the Browns game I was at, and I saw a guy with an Eagles jersey in the stadium. Like, what are we doing here?
It makes no sense. I do not understand going to games with other jerseys on just because. I don't get that.
No, I don't either.
I guess we'll find out. Well, hey, Bolly, great job there, by the way. We're proud of you. You're a good.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Maybe a Texans fan shows up eventually. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You do? You got to let people know on X, all right?
I will. Don't you worry.
All right. Be good. See you.
Thanks, Zach.
Beat it.
Well done, sir.
Well done. Well done. Get him off the screen. Hey, you know what? I'll say with this, because I'm looking at with the chat, and I feel bad with that. Brad, if you got to go, I'll stay on until 11:10. And I know with call-ins, but we got to be strict with the call-ins. And you're right. I saw it. You guys, that's on me. We're going to open the lines for our Rips Better kids, but we can't have the full-on slate. We're going to run a timer, Brad. We are off air in 13 minutes.
Okay.
13 minutes, we are off air. So for our Rips Better kids, we are going to put that tab in there. And if you want to join the call-ins and you want to be a part of that in the future, you click that join button. We're going to put that in, Rips Better Kids, and we are going to hear your opinions on what's happening in this game. So if you want, 12 minutes now, and you're putting it in right now, Brad?
Yep.
So while Brad's doing that, we're going to take a quick trip up to our friends at Hollywood Casino at Charlestown Races in West Virginia. Boom. And we're going to go up to Hollywood Casino, Charlestown Races in West Virginia to give you our best bets for this Sunday. And I just had it right here. Well, guess what, Brad? Oh, it's always under. Where to go?
I don't know about that.
There it is. It's always under. Whammy. Best bets of the week brought to you by our friends up there at Hollywood Casino. Zach, his record, he's 2-2. Brad's 1-2 on the year. And your boy is sitting at a perfect 3-0. But that can change very quickly. One win during the week can just change your perception, kind of like today for the Ravens. But Zach is taking Tyler Warren, sensational tight end for the Indianapolis Colts. Over 60 yards is his best bet of the day. Brad, you believe that it's going to be King Henry.
King Henry plus two touchdowns or more, plus 350. Listen, your boy's always trying to find things that could be realistic, that either doubles your money or better. I think that this could be a real possibility, especially if the Ravens can take control over this game early with the run game. Seems like a shoo-in for Derrick Henry to get 2 tutties.
I mean, hey, that's great value right there. And if the Ravens, if Derrick Henry's scoring twice, that means he's getting the ball a lot.
Yes.
More than likely, the Ravens are going to win this ball game.
Yeah.
That's my opinion for what's going to happen here. So Derrick Henry, 2+ touchdowns, plus 350 are the odds. So if you bet 10, win 35.
Ain't a bad way to
And
go.
I'm just saying, we needed that Brad good energy.
Yeah.
With that.
Yes.
We need it. We need that like Zay Flowers over 100 yards.
That's right.
When his yards were set at 50. We need that.
Only when he plays Cincy.
Exactly. And then Jamar Chase is my best bet. And the reason why, one way or another, I guess I'll be happy. It means if Jamar Chase doesn't get over 62.5 yards, it means that the Bengals got absolutely smacked yet again, which as a Ravens fan, you're not going to be upset about that. They play the Lions.
Yeah.
But I just can't see them being as bad as they have been their last 2 weeks at home in a game where they have to play better. And even if they play better, they're not running the football against the Detroit Lions. Throw it to the arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL, in Jamar Chase. I think that number's too low. So I'm going to go over his yards, 62.5, Jamar Chase against the Detroit Lions. That's my best bet of the week. We appreciate our friends up at Hollywood Casino, Charlestown Races, and
West Virginia.
All right, beautiful. All right, we got a little bit of time left here, and I see we got one car rocking and rolling. I should have known.
Should've
the
known.
more you know.
Yep.
With Arkansas Joe. Joe,
What's up, fellas?
how we doing? Happy Sunday.
What's going on, Joe?
It's going. You see the prop in the background? Here, hold on.
Oh,
Whoa.
hey now, what is that, Joe?
It is a massive Ravens yard blow up. It is 10
That
feet
is
tall.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, Joe. This is what we need on this Sunday, Joe. We
You
need
come up to the stop sign right there, and if you stop, you see the massive Ravens blow up.
Can't miss it. That's for damn sure.
I've had two. I take it down on Monday night because I want to be able to save it for next year, so the weather gets kind of funky.
Oh, yeah.
and if that
Two people have been like, "You give up on them already?" Like, no, this football week's over.
hey, you know what, Joe? If the Ravens win, that thing's got to be out there
Oh, yeah.
again
Yeah,
and again.
yeah, it's going out. I thought about leaving it up all week this week, but I'm not going to change the directory of it. Just we'll stick with. Usually it goes up on Saturday, but I was busy yesterday, so
Well,
we
hey,
got it up. We got it up just in time. I rolled out of bed at like 9:30. I'm not gonna lie. So
that's just how, you know what? I contemplated rolling out of the bed at 9:30 or 10. It was a long night for me, Joe. But here we are. We're here ready to rock and roll. Ravens, I got faith, and I got even more faith. Start looking at that giant. Is it inflatable sign? Is that a good phrase?
yeah, that works. My
Blow
family
up.
calls it my blow up doll, but hey,
That's one. Sure. Yep, that works. That works for us, Joe. That works for us, Joe.
I have an Oreo one too. It doesn't light up though, and it was much harder to put up. So
Yeah,
it did not stay up very long.
we might have to table that Orioles one for a little bit, and then they're going to get a manager here in a little bit. I assume. But Joe, I appreciate you, man. We'll see if you can right the ship in fantasy. The guys were off to an unbelievable start. Some would say no one saw it coming, but now you lost 2 in a row, so you got to try to stop the bleeding. We'll
That's
find
okay.
out.
I left like 70 points on the bench last week versus that, so I should be 3-1.
No,
I put Brock Purdy in instead of Mahomes last week. I trusted the Ravens defense a little too much.
you did, and I'll tell you what, they that wasn't good. That wasn't good, Joe. But hey, if you're not playing me, best of luck to you. All right, and we'll be back rocking and rolling soon. Any last words before I let you go?
That's the goal, to beat the commish. I mean,
You know what?
I can lose every other game, but if I beat you, it's a successful season.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all, Joe.
Damn.
I like you, Joe. I don't like that. But hey, be good, my friend.
Ravens by 14.
Oh,
there we go.
There it is. Joe, appreciate that, man.
Hogs beat Tennessee next week. Go Bobby. Hide your motorcycles. Hide your motorcycles. Hide your motorcycles.
All right, Joe. Appreciate you, man.
Thanks,
Thank
Joe.
you. The more you know with Joe. And I love that. You know what? We need that energy. What we've seen today from boots on the ground.
Yep.
What we've seen today from Joe right there. There's still a lot of hope with
Oh,
the Ravens flock. Believe. You know what? I have a sign that says merit, but if I had a sign above it, it would be believe. Like in
Would it be torn in half too, or
Never would be torn in half. That's a great show, by
Oh
the way.
my God, the
Ted
best.
Lasso's a great show. Hey, got to say with Nick, I see you you're saying a little LeJohntay Wester anytime TD. Can't do any Pat Ricard because unfortunately Pancake Pat ain't back. But
Still,
it's tough, man.
I know.
Should ask Vontae Leach if he could still. I actually did ask him if he could get in there.
I'm sure he said yes.
Hey, he's like, he goes, my mind thinks I can, or like my heart, but my body's like, you're
done,
screwed.
bro. Yeah.
And I do see some predictions in here. Ravens 27, Texans 17. I think 1st to 24 wins this game. I think honestly, 1st to 21 wins this game, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. And I did see Carson Wentz got hurt.
Yep.
Not
great.
Not great. Not good, Bob. Not good, Bob.
Sure ain't.
Yep. Anything
But still
else?
a close game. I mean, it's 10-7.
I see 24-21. Can see that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going like 10-17, I think it's going to be a low scoring game.
Low scoring game. Oh gosh.
Both of those touchdowns are still going to be Derrick Henry.
I honestly think it should be.
Yeah.
Or it's Mark Andrews. I feel like Cooper Rush might love him some Marky Mark.
He might.
He might. And also, side note to end the Ted Lasso conversations, someone on YouTube saying that Nate and Ted Lasso is one of the most evil characters for portraying Ted Lasso.
I think so.
That was hard. That hurt the heart.
Yeah.
That hurt the heart.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
goodness
and
gracious.
I wanted to love Nate, and then you just found more reasons for you to hate him.
Yeah. He's a good kid. I mean, sometimes it's like the puppy that lost his way sometimes, right?
I mean, yeah, but some of the shit that he said was just, I mean, what a piece of shit that guy was.
You know what? But when you go through it, yeah, no, it's tough.
Yeah, I mean,
Nate did have a comeback.
I know. But I mean, like,
And for everyone that hasn't seen the show, you should go watch.
You
Ted
have to
Lasso.
watch
Like
that
you have to watch that show.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite shows.
oh my God, yeah.
You know what? I think the Ravens need a little bit of that Ted Lasso magic
Yeah.
today.
Yep.
Hum now. You know what, Zach? As always, go Ravens, Zach. We know. Congratulations.
Thanks,
dude.
Zach.
Louder, father of 3.
Yeah.
Good
I
kid,
saw
man.
that. And he's on podcasts now and shit.
Yeah, he's on not on ours, but that's great.
He's been on ours.
Yeah, I know. I give him a hard
Drunk on the golf course, but he's been on ours.
Yeah. All right, guys. I think that does it for our morning wrap up here. We appreciate our friends at Merit Clubs. If you want some more of the recipes, check out meritclubs.com or shoot me a message. We got our best bets in for the week. Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I did say till 11:10. They called me out for not having a show, but he is across the pond. He is awake. He is alive. Your friend, my friend. Mr. British Raven, is he there?
Hey.
You alive?
Haven.
Are you alive?
Just about.
Boom. Well,
Just
Nick,
about.
here we are. Welcome to week 5. And before we get out of here, I think you're going to have to say some words here that's going to get people inspired,
Well,
motivated, excited.
first and foremost, welcome to week 1 of call-ins.
Thank you. And hey, I will take the blame for that. Okay.
Well,
Not Jamie. I'll take the blame. We're back now, Nick.
Yeah.
We're back.
well, maybe this is what we've been missing all along.
If we win, if we
You know
win,
what?
and if it ain't broke, don't fix
Yeah,
it.
you're not wrong.
Do you know what? I obtained one
Oh.
of these.
How did you get one of them?
Well, it's not difficult. I purchased this by paying for one of my friend's children to go to a game.
Hey, there you go.
So I paid for that child's ticket and I got myself a Calvin bobblehead.
How about that?
So today, all we need to do is run the ball. Play it nice and simple. Let's get some confidence into this offensive line that has been absolutely tragic. And hey, Tyler Loop will win us the game.
Ooh.
Oh, and can you imagine a Tyler Loop game winner, Nick Moore coming on, taking all the credit? for it.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
I can see that actually.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, it was a good snap. A good snap. I did great. Maybe we need to see a Nick Moore tackle too.
Yeah.
I don't know. We need something. But
Needs to be-
Tyler,
We may
look,
get there this week.
Or loop. There it is. How about that?
how about that? Are we cool with that? Are we cool with loop? There it is.
No, it needs to be
Sounds good.
more loop. There it is.
Oh,
Oh,
For Nick Moore.
oh, more loop. There it is. All right, I'm getting behind it now.
Yeah.
I'm
that
getting
would be a little bit wild, but it's in keeping with Nick Moore's character. So
It is.
It is. So do I ask for a score prediction before we let you get out of here?
9-6 Ravens.
9-6 Ravens.
We're done with the B word. The B word's been thrown out here.
Yep.
I didn't know. I wasn't going anywhere near the B word. Not the way that they've been playing.
9-6.
Now, I'm just following on from what I did last year. I used to say the Ravens are going to come in, they're going to kill them, they're going to do really bad things to the other team.
Well, I remember
Which
it
you
ne- it
weren't
never
wrong
worked.
about most of the time, and I wasn't either.
Exactly. But then this fourth quarter stuff started happening.
Again.
So it's just like, let's bring it back.
Yep.
let's bring it back.
I'm with you.
And if we win, you know what? Ravens win. Guaranteed we will have call-ins next Sunday. And guaranteed we're going to have our call-ins on Thursday too, Nick. We'll have 2 call-ins.
Jesus.
The Ravens
Whoa.
win.
All right.
It's like a London bus. You forget about call-ins for 4 weeks and bang, 2 appear at once.
I don't think that's how I viewed it that. And I will say I
I don't know anything about London
I was
buses.
away for Nick. I got married.
not good.
Man. I got 2 weeks of trying to be I'm a family man.
You're honest, man.
Honest, is that the term?
Yes.
Eh.
You have to
Okay.
have children first to be a family man.
Oh, crap. Okay.
But you're an honest man, so there you go.
Isn't that an outdated trope?
Okay. Well, Nick, Brad, this is great to see both of you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Go Vens. And yeah, we'll talk soon. More loop. There it is.
Absolutely. If Luke could have another perfect game, that'd make for great Friday content on my Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Boom. All right, Nick. Appreciate you, man. Be good. Be safe. And we'll
I'm
talk.
gonna go back to dying. Take it easy, guys.
Yeah,
All right.
Okay, don't die on us.
Don't
okay.
do that.
Thank you.
Thanks,
you,
Nick.
And you know what, Mary Frances, you said it well. We got this between Joe and Nick. Go Ravens. We love our community.
That's right.
We love what's happening at the bank. You saw it earlier. And why not be the day that the Ravens get back on track? You saw it. We got inflatable signs down in Arkansas. We got British Ravens emerging from the dead. We have an honest man. Oh, God. All right. And that's about it. Anything else, Brad?
Nope, that's it.
All right, guys, cue the music. I'm ready. I'm revived. Let's get a shot here. Hey, as always, here on the Ryan Ripken Show, we appreciate each and every one of you. Have a day. Have a night. Go Ravens. As they try to get to 2-3, and maybe we'll be back to talk about it later on. But if not, we'll see you tomorrow on Monday on a brand new edition of the Ryan Ripken Show. Whoop, whoop. I'm going to go watch Ted Lasso, too.
I know.
Have to go
Yes,
watch it.
me too.
Amazing. Come on.